Hey guys, Ralph here, and welcome to True Power Save the Planet. Here on wonderful Wednesday, here in Connecticut. If you watched my earlier video about biophotons and whatnot, I told you I was going to go up, have breakfast, make juice, and all this sort of stuff, and here I am. It's not 7 o'clock yet. It's not even 6:30 yet. I'm worked out. I'm ready to go. Anyway, you saw the thumbnail. Joe Rogan. Give me a month. Okay. Now, I am not a big fan of Joe Rogan. And that, I don't care. I have nothing against him. What's going on with, the whole thing with Spotify and all that sort of stuff? It's a private company. They can censor who they want, I guess. And he has TikTok and other alternatives and all this sort of stuff. So he's highly successful. He's probably the biggest name in media at this point. And God bless him for that. Absolutely, God bless him for that. He gets 11 million viewers daily on his podcast. God bless him for that. What am I getting, 50 on a good day? Hey, I admire his work ethic. I admire the way he has captured the American public's attention and all this sort of stuff. So I have no problem with him in that. As you know, my thing is health and fitness. And he talks about health and fitness like he knows what he's talking about. And that bugs me every now and then. Okay? Not to the point of, But anyway. And guys, this is one of the most unhealthy people on the planet. So let me give my experienced evaluation from afar. I never met the guy. I'm sure he's cool to hang out with and all that sort of stuff. Not my cup of tea, but personally, I'm not knocking him. And without being in the room with him and telling him, conversing back and forth and telling me what he eats and all this sort of stuff, this is not a precise evaluation. Okay? First of all, and I've done videos on this before. The man is a drug addict, albeit a functional drug addict. There is such a thing as being a functional drug addict, a functional alcoholic, probably the same thing. But there's no question that he gets himself to work and he is successful and all that, so he's functional. But he is a drug addict. And all of this that I'm saying, guys, this is not my conjecture. This is what he admits to. I've read articles about him. I watch his podcast, once in a while when the guest strikes my fancy. But, and I've gotten this much from him, okay? He is a lifelong marijuana abuser. I mean, all day long, he's stoned. I mean, he lights up on his podcast. Elon Musk, Miley Cyrus, there's, again, I'm not making this up, guys. This is just what it is, okay? So, lifelong marijuana abuser, okay? Decades worth of steroids abuse. He admits it. Once again, there is no question about that. He drinks gallons of coffee right on his podcast. Okay? That's 3 drugs. See, this we're going to have a problem with the detox here with him. Give me a month. And I'll get to that later on. Okay? Modafinil, Adderall. Listen to his interview with Jordan Peterson. There's another drug addict, Jordan Peterson. I love him. I love his different video. That's all the gamut. Okay? Now, you look at his actual physique. He's at least 30 to 50 pounds overweight. He just is. His face is so bloated with inflammation and fat and whatnot. He has no hair. This is not a healthy guy. It's just not a healthy guy. And I'm older than him, not a lot, a few years. I'm older than him. I'll wipe him out in any athletic endeavor he wants to do. Now, he does do kettlebell, so he's on the right track there. I'll wipe him out. Swings, snatches, kill him on that. Run around the block, he can't run around the block. Go for a bike ride, 100K bike ride, 100-mile bike ride, 200-mile, he can't do that. He can't do it. Throw baseballs around. Again, and that doesn't make him a bad guy. I'm talking about his health here. Okay? With that said, what would I do? Now, considering the drug addiction, the detox process would be tough. Okay? But I would immediately get him on a cleanse. Now, the cleanse is extremely healthy, and for most people that don't detox like that, it wouldn't be a problem. He might have to take a week, 10 days off from work to get off the drugs. Okay? But the detox, the juice cleanse would be the best thing for him. 2-3 gallons a day. More if he wants it. You never go hungry. All of a sudden, all this toxic crap would be coming out of him. The 50 pounds now, if he did it for 30 days, he'd be down 25 pounds in no time. Now, he's not necessarily aiming to get lean like I am. He wants muscle, he wants bulk, but you get the 25 pounds of crap out of him. And all of a sudden, his weight is down like nothing. Now, after the detox, he is not going to need the coffee. Coffee is gone. Okay? Now, for him, I would go 60 days on a detox. Okay? So he'd probably lose, but after 60 days, he would be drug-free. He would miss the steroids, that feeling of superiority and rage and strength and everything. He might take a hit on his kettlebell, how much he can actually lift and stuff like that in the short term. In the long term, he's going to be much better off. Okay? Then we morph over to a fruit, vegetable, corn, rice, peas, potato, true power diet. And he would feel better than he ever has in his life. There is no question about that. Now, as I said, because of the drug addiction, it'll probably take more than a month. Now, after a month, again, a week, 10 days to get the drug addiction out of the way, by the end of the month, he'd be feeling the effects. He would feel tremendous. I don't think that would be ready to go. Most people need more than 30 days. But, again, I guarantee that anybody that tries this, just what I'm talking about, I mean, I will give you I'll give you a one-on-one collaboration. I absolutely will if you want. $50 for the half an hour. But I'm telling you, I'm going to tell you what I'm telling you now. Get yourself a juicer. If you're not going to cleanse, at least make juice part of your life, a significant part of your life. Fruits and vegetables is the crux of the whole thing. Get off the meat, dairy, fish. That's another thing. He'd have food addictions to get past too. We all have food addictions. There's no question. He might even grow some hair back on his head. The inflammation would go. You might see some wrinkles that you didn't see before because he's not so bloated. Guys, fat and bloat in the face definitely hides some wrinkles. You know, I'm wrinkled, but I'm lean. There's no fat there to cover it up. So, anyway, that's what I would do if I had Joe Rogan's undivided attention for a month. Now, he's not going to do it. I know that. I know that. So I don't want to hear trolls, oh, he's not beating your door down to get... No, I know he's not going to do it. He's one of the most successful people in the country, in the world, doing what he does. So I'm sure he's having a blast in his daily life, getting high. You know, he doesn't need this. But from a health perspective, I think it's the only way to go. Anyway, eat and drink your fruits and vegetables and live your life with true power, and the world will be yours, Chico, and everything in it. Love you all.